Welcome to the news! And I've got a flute, and it's currently inside of my arse. I need to start turning my notifications off when I do these because I complain about it, but literally it's as difficult as there's no batteries in the room. News! The Culling 2 came out. No, I promise, it really did. Just no one knows and no one gives a fuck. The great thing is, I need something to pretend to be a microphone. The great thing is, the Culling 2 is not a Duracell battery. Oh wait, I could use this in the remote. I could use this to turn the TV down. I meant to throw it at the TV and I fell over. The Culling 2 did genuinely come out, I promise. It's just no one knows. No one gives a shit. Apart from YouTubers taking the piss out of it like me. But I'm not a YouTuber and I don't take the piss out of anything. I just take the poo out of things. Poo is worse than piss. So basically, with a Battle Royale game, we need more of those, you have to have a strong release, a strong player base when the game releases, or no one can play the game. The Culling 1 did fairly well. It was one of the OG, one of the avocado OGs, you know, it's like, I'm so gangster rap, it's unbelievable. I listen to all of the gangster rap. This is a landmark moment, and that's why this is incredibly noteworthy news. Because it's such a landmark moment, because I put talcum powder in my arse, and it looks like this. In my arse, why would I say that? To be honest, I don't want to sound like an asshole, but it seems as though when Battle Royale games came around, devs kind of started to show their true colours a bit. A lot of people aren't talking about this, but as soon as Battle Royale became popular, all of these devs just jumped on the Battle Royale bandwagon. Except for in the case of AAA games that require publishers and things like that. All of these developers, all of these bedroom developers started just jumping on this bandwagon. The reason the Culling 2 is such a landmark moment is because it proves that you can't just jump on that bandwagon and make something that there's a couple of popular iterations of. I'm so much hand movements. Oh, it's tennis, I'm not fisting a giant. Just because there are a couple of this genre at the top, you can't just sniff the anus of it and just follow the leader. And the Culling 2 has proven that this is not possible. PUBG and Fortnite, as big as they are, you can't just copy shit and expect to get money off of the anal fumes of Fortnite. This is a really weird analogy, but it makes sense, trust me. And so hopefully this will be a turning point where all of these developers who are supposed to be making cool shit and interesting shit will actually be doing that rather than just copying all of these Battle Royale games in order to make a bit of money, or a lot of money, if it works. Which it didn't, because the Culling 2 is a fucking failure. In more Battle Royale news, because it seems as if the community is incapable of doing anything else, Black Ops 4 have announced details on their stupid Battle Royale mode. Apparently it currently has the capacity of 50 people with the capability of being increased to 64, which a lot of people have problems with. People have problems with Black Ops 4? Is it shit? Yes! A lot of people have issues with the amount of players that are going to be allowed, because it's not 100 like Fortnite and PUBG, and what Battlefield 5 I think is promising. This isn't as bad as you think. I'm not a fan of Battle Royale modes, but I can tell you this as a long-term fan of Call of Duty up until now, because I'm just not going to bother. It's not for me. It's not. The game wasn't made for fans of Call of Duty. Activision will not allow a Call of Duty game that isn't fast-paced onto the market. If you're worried that you're going to spend forever looking at people because the map's too big, they'll make the map really small. The gameplay in Call of Duty is just super quick anyway. It's really not going to be a problem. It's actually probably better that there are less players. I will prefer 50 and 64, or it's all just going to be jumbled up and terrible. And there is also, floating around on the internet, in much, much, much better news, Nathan Fillion, one of the coolest dudes in the world, God, that guy's cool, has just taken part in an Uncharted. Uncharted is an incredible series of games. If you don't play it, I'm going to shove a key inside of your ear, then wind you up and fucking float you off onto fucking Mars. There's a 40-minute Uncharted fan film which you should absolutely be watching because it's got Nathan Fillion in it and it's on one of the best game series of all time. So if you don't watch it, then I'm gonna fucking put a sewage pipe into your nose and then all you'll smell for the rest of your life is sewage. Speaking of games that copy one another, a game called Earthfall has just been released and it's Left 4 Dead 2 without zombies and with aliens instead. I fucking love Left 4 Dead 2. I have no interest in this because it just looks stupid. I look stupid. Why isn't any fucking gaming news good anymore? Oh, except for the Nathan Fillion thing that I just mentioned. Game Pass has just got Rocket League and something Fall Flat, which looks like I'm looking at what it is on the screen, but I'm not. I'm just watching gay porn. Yeah, you go, man. Good luck to you. In the sale this week on Xbox, there's some interesting stuff. I'm not going to raise my left hand because there's something in it. And it's big, and it's long, and it's pink. That's not. Mirror's Edge Catalyst is available in the... Pardon me. It's only a $5, and there's some Marvel Ultimate Alliance stuff. But if you've got EA Access or plan on doing so, then don't get Mirror's Edge Catalyst because it's free on there. That's a wrap. Bitch, you just can't pirouette like me. That's it, bitch. Bye now.